This is going to be a video of my latest firmware update, the 038 version for my PSI boards. So I'm going to go over some of the changes and additions. So first, let me go into interactive mode and show the first change, which is going to be the sticky mode. If you go into sticky mode, there is a counter, and what this counter is used for is how many frames of delay in addition to its normal animation that will do when you're in a New Hope mode. So whatever value is in here, it will make a random number between 0 and that number, and use that in addition as an addition for frame delay. So it's a way of getting some random weights in between each frame of animation. This is a change from the previous version where there was just a on-off of sticky mode. So if this value is 0, then sticky mode is off, and if it has a value, then it acts the way I just explained. The next are these two options, pause 1 and pause 2, which are also counters, but this is for tenths of a second to be used as in scripts when you use the tokens pause 1 and pause 2. When you use a script token of pause 1, it will use this number of tenths of a second to wait. So this is the way you set the pause values, and then when you make a script, that's how you'll use those pause values. This is similar. This is the random high number. So in scripts where you use random, it will use a random number between 0 and whatever number you put in here as a tenth of a second wait. Script is something I had in there before, but one of the things that I've changed, we'll step through, you'll see, it will show you each script slot. If I go back the other way, you'll see that there's now 32 slots as opposed to, I believe, the 6 I had originally. So scripts can be a lot bigger. And the other addition here is presets. So presets are predefined scripts that are programmed in. The first one is pauses, which will do a animation with a pause in between, the user-definable pause in between each frame of animation with some random pauses also mixed in there. So this is a way you can get closer to a New Hope look with control over each frame of animation. The next one is slides, which does a slide from left to right and then from right back to left, but with a user-definable pause at each side, using pause 1 and pause 2 like I explained before. And then the other predefined preset is bounce, which does a bouncing ball of one color around the screen, and then does the chase animation, which is the bouncing ball, but with two different bouncing balls with the two colors of whatever mode you're in. So let's put in the slides, and you can see what the animation looks like with a slide. Now it's running that script. And if we change one of the pauses, you see how that affects the script. Now it waited a lot longer before bouncing back, and if I put that back down, you'll see that it acts differently. So that's a way of changing how the animations look. There are also these beats per minute and beats per minute offset. also in tenths of a second for the bouncing ball animations. So you can fine tune and change those animations, changing some of those parameters. And then for turning on and off scripts, there is this Boolean here. And like the previous versions, all these changes you make are not saved until you tell the board to save it, and it will save it into its EEPROM. And those are the changes for this firmware. Thank you.